Hello, hello Pisces. Welcome to your August 2019 overview reading. This is good for you if you're a sun, moon, or rising Pisces. And if you care to show me some love, go ahead and take a moment to subscribe and like this video. Don't forget to check me out at onyxhealing.com or on Instagram at onyxhealing. I certainly appreciate it if you want more content, and why wouldn't you want all of my wonderful readings? And then go ahead, and if you're interested in even more metaphysical stuff, you're welcome to check out the podcast as well. Links in the description box. All right, let me lay this out and then we will get started. All right, let's start with your truth bomb, shall we? Selectively love everyone. Okay, so this is, it sounds like a contradiction, but I think I am understanding this as like sit within, you know, loving everyone, but that doesn't mean dump energy into everyone, okay? Not every... You can be in a place of like saying, okay, sending you love, yeah, you know, not spending any time on being hateful or embodying negative emotions towards someone. But in the same breath, that doesn't mean that you should be a doormat or like give somebody all of your energy. That's not going to be a good move. It's not going to serve you in the long term, and it's just going to be very taxing on you in the end. So that's what the selective piece is referring to. And we have night blooming water lily. So it looks like a lot of the successes that you're going to be having in August are as a result of the challenges that you faced before. So as they say, no mud, no lotus. This has a similar tone to it, where it's a night blooming water lily. That's literally the darkness is where the beauty is coming from. And so keep that in mind. A lot of the things that you're going to be encountering in August, I'm just seeing it as a result of all the hard work you've done. I'm seeing it as a reflection of any pain you've endured, any frustration that's happened, anything that has been considered a struggle or negative is going to be serving you in some capacity. So that's actually really exciting. And then we have decoy. Look for the true culprit. Self-sabotage may be at work. Evaluate if it's something you really need to do or if it's a tempting distraction. Ooh, all right. So whatever that is, whatever you're feeling, you might already know what that's about, but consider it. Take some time to marinate with that. The central energy for you in August is the Seven of Wands, rising above the challenges. It seems like any combative energy that's been around you or any friction or frustration that's been going on, it seems like you're really coming out of the woods and you're getting your pace back and you're getting your footing. So this seems like things are really going to be progressing. Let's see what the crossing energy is. We have Temperance. This is about behavioral balance. So think about what you're giving energy to, what you're being consistent with. That's going to give you a lot of clues as to your direction, how quickly you're going to be moving out of things as far as the Seven of Wands goes. The solution in order to get out of any points of friction is balance. All right, let's see what's shifting out for you this month. We have the Four of Chalices. I like this because it's highlighting some dissatisfaction, uncertainty, not knowing what exactly you want to do. I'm getting like a really contemplative vibe from this, and I'm also seeing it as like just not being satisfied with where things are. So because that's shifting out, I see this as leading you towards a more fulfilling or enjoyable whatever, you know, however that's going to manifest for you. It's going to be different depending on what intention you've set. So with the Seven of Wands, that's also a good indication that things are getting better and better and moving forward. Now, the oncoming energy is the Eight of Chalices. So this is seeing through the fog. More importantly, I think that if you've been feeling like oh, I don't really know what I want to do or where things are going to go. It kind of reminds me of this decoy card as far as look for the true culprit. Maybe you have a realization about what exactly it is that you're wanting or needing, or something that could be getting in your way that you didn't consider before. And also being able to see through your own excuses as well. So if there's any of that energy that's still lingering around or any fogginess, I see that as you being able to slice through the noise. So that looks really good. It seems like you're getting more and more clear and refined. Now, the outward manifestation is the Hanged Man. Look at your habits. Look at what you're consistently doing. The Hanged Man wants you to understand that it's about the consistent behaviors, the efforts and the decisions that you make every day. That's what's going to have a compound effect. That is what's going to put you in the right direction. So on a very basic level, whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, consistency is the way to make that happen and achieve that. That's what the Hanged Man is all about. And the Temperance card too. The Temperance card represents stability and consistency. Same thing with the Hanged Man. So the both of those cards are highlighting that. In the subconscious, we have the Ten of Wands. Maybe you have too many things that you're trying to do or too many things that you're trying to figure out. This can be a signal that you need to kind of take your foot off the gas pedal. Don't try to do so much problem solving this month, and instead just figure out what you can declutter, what you can take off of your plate, how you can kind of pull back some of that energy so you're not spinning your wheels in the mud. The Ten of Wands is really good at making you feel like nothing is working out, or that there's way too much to do and there's not enough hours in the day. That's definitely not the case here. I just want to make that clear. I think it's more of a mental game. It's just about the little decisions that are going to move you forward. That's going to override any of the mental chatter that you have around what you need to be doing or what you should have already had done. The advice for you this month is the Chariot. Keep moving forward. I think there's a lot of momentum that you have going on in August that's working for your favor. I'm going to clarify this card just to get a little bit more out of this. Because I see this month as really you just coming out of the whatever mental sphere you were in where you were feeling really dissatisfied, or perhaps you were in a position where you're like, ugh, I've worked so hard, where's the fruit? You know, that can be something that comes up as well. So it looks like you're still hammering out some of the details through the consistency that you're applying, understanding that maybe routine, consistent behaviors, and propelling yourself forward behaviorally is really the best way to go. To clarify the Chariot, I have the Four of Pentacles, or the Four of Autumn in this deck. And moving forward with the things that you want, even if you feel like you don't have enough time, energy, resources, audience, I mean, whatever. There's a million excuses that you could use for not moving forward or not pursuing something or not taking action. But none of those excuses are actually going to deliver what you want. So it's something where the scarcity could be the little bug in the system, or that could be the very thing that's preventing you from just doing the damn thing. So this is a very action-oriented month, but it's also about moving beyond your limiting beliefs or the things that you think are true, or unnecessary conditions that you might be setting for yourself in order to prevent you from doing something that's really exciting, or that you want to fix or heal or create. External influences, we have the Five of Wands. You're building. So I really like the way this card is depicted in this deck, because it shows that it's actually giving it structure. It's not just disorganized chaos or friction without purpose. It's actually what's helping you build. So this is a construction card. And I see that you're either having this highlighted in your environment, that all of the work that you're doing is paying off, and you're seeing that in your environment, where it's like, oh, these are the things that are constructed as a result of all that work that I've put in, or all that time that I've spent, you know, focusing on that thing. And so you are seeing it come together. It's just that you don't see the big picture or the big delivery quite yet. So understand that you're going to be seeing incremental changes, but I think that there's a serious misconception where people think that a manifestation is something that just boom arrives overnight. While yes, sometimes that's true, oftentimes it's not, where it's more of an incremental thing that you're working into and that you're building over time. And there's a collective and compounding result of manifestation that's involved here. So celebrate every win that you get in August. Seriously. This is hopes and fears. We have the Eight of Wands. I'm scared of moving forward. I'm excited to move forward. I don't know if I want to move forward. It's like the hope of speed and also the fear of it as well. So I'm just seeing this as a really straightforward. It's applying in both areas. And the Eight of Wands, to me, indicates that you can actually move a lot faster if you like, but there might be a part of you that's kind of worried about the consequences of what that could look like if you grew too fast. So understand that that might be part of the self-sabotaging that's happening in August. If that resonate, if the decoy card where the self-sabotage may be at work piece resonated with you, I'm seeing that pop up here in this card. The outcome of August is the Three of Chalices. So I think you are going to have either more connections, reasons to celebrate, good people around you. I'm going to clarify this as well. It just seems like there's a lot of fun things going on. By the end of August, you're going to be able to see a lot of improvements. This is a much lighter energy. A lot of this is really serious and task-oriented and very heavy, like you're just getting stuff done. And then by the time you move into this Three of Chalices, it's buttery smooth. So to clarify that, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so if you've been doing anything that's kind of like behind the scenes or under wraps, or if you've been keeping anything like kind of tucked away or working on anything that maybe isn't public, that could be something that really starts growing and yielding results by the end of August. Otherwise, this is something where the word division is coming up. And so there might be something that's kind of splintering off in your world, or I don't know, just the word division is coming up. I honestly don't know what that's going to be about or how that's going to manifest. But it seems like there's two different things going on with this card. So you might find that there's two sections or two segments of what you're working on, or two different projects or two different types of people that you're hanging out with. I don't know, there's some serious contrast going on here. It's going to be interesting to see what exactly that is. Let's move into the timeline. So the first, second, third, and fourth quarter of August. So at the beginning of the month, that first quarter or first week-ish, we have the Three of Pentacles. So it seems like you're just doing the work. You're doing a lot of the efforting and putting in the hours, putting in the time, putting in the labor that's necessary in order for you to either get your habits on track or bring things back into order, making everything nice and refined. And then second quarter, we have the Devil. Some of you, this is going to show up as vices, like some of your old bad habits might be making an appearance again, like, hey, let me distract you from actually doing whatever it is that you need to get done. For others of you, this is more of a hedonistic card, where this is going to be, you need to take a break because you are working so hard. You need to enjoy yourself. You need to let yourself dive into some pleasurable activities. It's something where if you only focus on the work, then life is going to become really dull, and we don't want that. So I'm just seeing this as either one. You're going to start working and you're going to see a flare up of, no, procrastinate, do everything but what you need to get done. And then for others of you, it's going to be, this is a signal that you need to take a break. Quarter 3, we have the world. Things are really starting to come together. So I think you're seeing the bigger picture, and I also see you as cutting through any of the noise that might be around. So with the 8 of Chalices here, where it's like you're cutting through that noise, that's what's happening with the world over in this third quarter. You're shifting out of not knowing where things are going or how it's going to pan out, and you're really seeing your refined, clear vision about whatever it is that's going on with this decoy card. Whatever you're wanting or building, maybe there's something that is a distraction. So it seems like that third quarter is the point in which you recognize this is either a distraction or this is something that's worth pursuing further. So it seems like you do get that clarity. Fourth quarter, wrapping up the month of August, we have the King of Swords, clarity of mind, clarity of thought. This really looks like you have a lot of mental power coming out of August. What I mean by that is you're going to have a very clear vision, a very clear idea of what you're wanting mentally and what you're wanting to experience. So it's that super, super psychic energy of being able to see exactly what it is that you're building and what you want. If you feel like you're uncertain at the beginning of August, then don't worry, because it's definitely going to clear up. It's not going to stay that way forever. You're actually going to have a very sharp idea of what's going on by the end of the month. So just hang in there. Now let's do a 3-card pick. You're welcome to ask a question, ask for clarity, whatever it is that you need. Okay, let's do card number 1. 9 of Cups, make a wish. No, seriously, make a wish. Is there something that you could ask for? If there was an unlimited menu, what would you order right now? Literally anything. If you could ask for anything, what would you want? And that is the 9 of Cups energy. This is the wishes fulfilled, dreams coming true, everything's coming together, it's working out in your favor. So really carry that with you this month. You might be surprised by what pops up. Card number 2, we have the Queen of Cups. Notice your emotions. What do your feelings have to say about it? Is this something where, is it something where conceptualizing and thinking about it is what's going to move you forward, or is it emotional? And I think that emotions are probably going to be a good way to lead this month, or in that situation that you're asking about. So the Queen of Cups is just reminding you that your emotions are valid. The feelings that come up are worth processing or investigating or communicating. Don't shy away from the feelings that come up, because that's your compass. The third card, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Are you feeling iced out? Are you feeling as if you're like, you don't know how to move forward, or you don't know what to do next? I'm seeing this as just some rigid or gridlock happening around the 5 of Pentacles. So this is something where, are you in analysis paralysis? That could easily be something that's preventing you from taking action. So your job is to not overthink this situation and instead take aligned action. That's going to be more important than anything else. Thank you so much for joining me today, everybody. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, following me on Instagram at Onyx Healing. Don't forget, if you would like to check out the meditations that I offer, if you'd like to sharpen your intuition, I have some stuff on that as well. Don't forget to check out the podcast. The link is in the description box. And as always, if you would like to work with me one-on-one, you know that I'm always available to work with you. We can do some healing, some energetic work, all that good stuff. So check that out, and I will talk to you next time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.